I claim paternity for that picnic named No New Taxes.
Chris, big up, big up, big up, big up.
God Almighty.
Come in, family, come in, come in.
Virtually came close to conceding defeat.
I was born in a 2-bedroom boardhouse. My father is still a farmer, and my mother is a retired civil servant. I never born with no gold spoon in my mouth. And your oldness born, yeah. Oldness born, yeah. In grandmother born, yeah.
Showa, showa, showa. Come in, showa massive.
The possibility, whatever made him make that decision to do that, it causes me to question his capacity to make decisions as a leader.
Marcia, Mary P. Bless up, bless up. Come on, family.
Jesus Christ, man, don't listen me. God would have seen me.
Bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up. Bless up to everybody. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome back to the Steady Show. Chris Davis, the first one in the building, says, blessings, steady. Good morning from London. Big up London right now. Wherever you are in the world, big up, big up, big up. Yeah, man, the Steady Show is back live, and I'm here to talk to the Steady family tonight. Big up to Marcia Headley, Showa, Mary P. Enlarge your territory. Labor rights, Showa, Steady Show. Hey, Simone, how you doing? Moderator in the building, Showa. Listen, I see people loading up right now. Just come in and greet the Steady. You understand me? Let me know you're here. Just type Showa or put something in the chat so I can acknowledge you. Diane Brown, Showa, Sandra Atkinson, Hibbert, Showa, Maxwell, Reed. Big up to you, same way. You understand me? Good night. Good night to everybody bigging up the Steady right now. Boy, family, yesterday I decided I was going to stay away from the excitement. I decided I was going to stay away from the excitement. Yesterday, it was too much. I mean, seriously, it's like everything we spoke about before, it manifested itself yesterday in the big old parliament. And I know y'all saw it already. Big old parliament. Mark Golden show up and talk about it was not a budget. that they did. It was a proposal. So I want to know, nobody sent Mark Golden a notification. Was Mark Golden drinking something? Did he need to pass the sobriety test? Do we need to now start doing sobriety tests? Is Mark Golden going to put the rest of the politicians them in a problem in that them going to have to go do sobriety tests in order for them to enter the parliament, or when they speak a certain way? Are they going to have to test them to see if they're abusing some kind of substance? Was Mark Golden on some kind of substance yesterday? Was this man drinking alcohol? You see, I had asked the question before, and I asked the question, I say, is Mark Golden living in a different reality than the rest of us? Because there is no way you can show up to a budget presentation without numbers. And when the entire country call out Mark Golden, all PNP say Mark Golden embarrass them. The analysts on the radio, they must say Mark Golden and PNP, they don't make no sense because with the numbers them there. Auditors are saying it. TikTokers are saying it. Facebookers are saying it. YouTubers are saying it. So when Mark Golden hear the backlash from the nonsense that, first of all, Julian brought to the parliament, yeah, and then him end up bring to the parliament, Mark Golden is going to stand up in front of the entire Jamaica land we love and say it wasn't a budget, it was a proposal. Oh my goodness. And so, for those of you who never hear it already, I don't know if I should even go ahead and play it, but Mark Golden has a lot of us asking questions about what's really going on inside of his head. You understand me? So, first of all, I want to touch on a few things before I even go further into the topic, right? So, the other day for the survey, I asked the question, yeah, given the PNP's horrific management of the economy and the constant failure to control crime, why do you think so many young and older Jamaicans support them? And I think the last time we had maybe about 88 answers or so. And this is in the post tab on my page, yeah? And we now have 144 individuals that answered that question. Why they still a vote for PNP when PNP no make no sense? And we had, what? 6% said other. Other is the reason. It could fall in any category. I think some answers are there, but I might not look at that right now, right? Some people say love of party politics. So 6% says other. Yeah, 10% say love of party or party politics. Yeah. Then we have 22% like them old timers that believe that, Manley is still the creme de la creme, even though Manley has been in his grave for a long time now. Yeah. 22% say, I the love of Michael Manley, while many of them are still following the PNP. Yeah. And a whopping 61% said it is the handout politics of the PNP, something we've always known. You understand me? The handout politics of the PNP, why many are still running behind the PNP. Yeah. So I wanted to bring the results from that survey back to the people so we could look at it again. Remember that the 31st of March is the deadline to get on the voters list. Yeah, so make sure you go ahead and do that. Big up yourself, Jamaica 87. You understand me? Ivan, big up yourself same way. The 31st of March is the deadline to register for the May 31st voters list. So make sure if you don't do that, you get on that list. Okay? The 31st of this month, final date. Yeah? All right, so let's look at a couple of other things that we want to know about Marky G. You understand me? We really want to know, is Mark Golden having a meltdown or something? Some of the behaviors that Mark Golden has been exhibiting are cause for concern. So you show up to the parliament and you tell the parliament, say, it was not a budget. You understand me? It was proposal. You came to a whole budget presentation. And we've never seen anything like that in the history of Jamaica. How can anything go so? Simone says, Mark is confused. Absolutely. Mark is confused. By the way, big up to the moderators. I said the moderators working already. Somebody said Master Mark needs Dr. Longmore. He does. So the man is so lie. But one of the things I want us to focus on is this. Mark Golden stood up in the parliament and he accused the finance minister of misleading the people. So the Favour Williams spoke the truth, spoke the facts, spoke about the fact that I want, for want of a better term, I want a shabby piece of budget Mark Golden bring come to the parliament. Yeah? And Mark Golden stood up and accused the finance minister of misleading the nation. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what you call gaslighting. That is what you call gaslighting. Gaslighting, and we spoke about it on the show before, that gaslighting is when somebody tries to make you doubt the reality. They try to make you doubt the very thing that you see. It come like in the song where Shaggy did do. I talk about it before. Make sure that you all take care of John Rukumbine. John, go and go Rukumbine on some of those PNP channels because it look like you love PNP Rukumbine, man. Go on over, go listen to PNP Rukumbine, a whole heap of Rukumbine channel, PNP, you understand me? Rukumbine channel there every single day, Rukumbine after Rukumbine. But over here, we tell you the truth. You see what I say to you? Try to speak for the betterment of Jamaica. Stop. Okay. All right. I'll take care of John Rukumbine. John Rukumbine, go ahead and type again. Go ahead and type again. Because, you know, when I was watching what was happening today, when Mark Golden was having the meltdown on that press conference that they did, I did not see you in the comment section telling Mark Golden to present Jamaica with the figures that we're looking for and stop being a crybaby and stop being whiny about the fact that the country and the parliament is holding him accountable to do the job he's supposed to do. Hey, Rukumbine, are you aware that Mark Golden received more pay than the Prime Minister? Are you aware of that? Yet, he's doing shoddy work out here. Mark Golden has Jamaica questioning if he's even eligible to be in the parliament, which he really wasn't in the first place. But why do we have this man as opposition leader when he does not seem to be collective at all? Rukumbine, come answer this question right now. Let me hear what the people are saying. Melvita says, good night, steady. And family, Mark Golden doesn't know how to speak the truth. He's allergic to the truth. I love that. I love that. I love that. Mark Golden is allergic to the truth, man. And Jamaica 87 said, this is the worst opposition leader and party we've ever seen in our politics. Of course, you're correct, my brother. Because at least in a PJ time, even though them did a wreck Jamaica, at least during PJ's time, at least PJ was well-spoken and he knew how to present ideas. As Mark Golden keeps saying, ideas. Ideas. By the way, that thing about ideas, it's a British thing, just to show you again that Mark Golden is not a Jamaican, but the kind of lies, big up yourself, Cheryl, same way Cheryl says he's a pathological liar. He can't help himself. Jamaica, what we're seeing with Mark Golden, You understand me? It's not a normal condition. This is not normal people behavior. That's why Mark Golden can go in at the parliament and deny the thing. What did Mark Golden do today in his press conference again? In the conference that they tried to do to come with some kind of numbers. So him draw for Dayton. Him draw for Damien because Damien clearly can do maths. You understand me? Him draw for Julian. And here they are coming now to tell us that budget are going to be what? How much billion they say? 24 or something. I don't remember the figure what them give. Him draw for all of them. Damien can do maths. So him draw for Damien Crawford to come help him out. So today, we saw where Damien Crawford had to step in and rescue Mark Golden. Well, Julian couldn't really do no rescue. But today, you could just call today Operation Rescue Mark Golden. You understand me? We are now seeing the monster coming out of Mark. We've always known that he's a monster, you know. Chidem here, Cheryl say, no matter where PNP was, say Mark is still going to vote for Delroy Chuck. So Mark even a fool PNP. Oh my God. Simone says Mark is not mentally ready to lead any political party. He absolutely is not. You see, this is Mark's entitlement that we're seeing on display now. Mark feels entitled to lead Jamaica. Even when the whole country has said, Mark, now make no sense. Even when we say, Mark, give us the numbers. Even when we say, Mark, come talk to us about FinSac. Everybody are trying to patch up Mark's story for him right now, you know. You understand me? So, Mary P says, at this time, there is no betterment for Jamaica where Mark is concerned. No, there is not. Because Mark Golden is he's not doing his job as opposition leader. You understand me? Today, I had to put something out there, and it's to the tune of, it seems to me that the opposition leader and Mark Golden, they feel that their job is to oppose everything and anything. Thank you, Jamaica 87. You say him said $23 billion. Still didn't break down things to the level that we would want it, such as we see from the JLP side. You see, the real challenge for Mark Golden them is this, you know. Them a present information, but them a present information as if them things say are the PNP people them a present to. Them not aware so they are presenting to the entire Jamaica where there are brilliant people. And I want to say big up to the people, big up to our members of parliament, because look at the brilliance. Look at the brilliance. Look at the brilliance that is on display. By the way, family, when you see the chat small, so you understand me? I realize that a lot of people are starting to watch the Steady channel. A lot of PNP start watch the channel on I don't know if they might watch people incognito or if they're watching the show on any other thing that does not verify. But the other night I finished the live and I think the most we had was maybe a little bit close to 200. When I was done, I realized that it was the biggest live I've ever done. Because when I was done with that show, it showed me that over 10,000 individuals, 10,000 people had viewed that live. So I want to say, welcome PNP. They never want to hit the like button. They never wanted to hit the like button or anything like that. But when I checked it out, yeah, 10,000 people did view the thing. So listen, even if I know whole heap will look visible right now, just remember the show is going out. So, DHWR, welcome my brother. DHWR say, when fool talking, them think is fool listening. Thank you very much. I like that. That is not the case. And if you notice, you know, the moderator, them after, you know, put out the thing out of the chat, because as we always say, PNP, them have a thing where two things that we talk about, yeah, them have the sign language, you understand me, the sign, the shame, you understand me, the insult, the guilt, the need to feel right. So when them can't beat you in an argument, them try to shame you, them try to insult you, they try to make you feel guilty for bringing up FinSac. You understand me? And no matter what you say to them, they have to be right at the end of the day, because as we've seen out of the survey, the reason so many of them support the PNP is simply because the PNP is simply because of the handout politics. So the NIR is looking good right now. The PNP, they are looking for the big payday. And this current Jamaica is saying, no, it's not going to happen. You understand me? So, somebody said, big up yourself, steady. Big up yourself, same way, Delroy Dakers. Anybody, if you're here and you support the JLP, go ahead. Make sure you share the content and make sure you hit the like button. You understand me? So, I want to talk about the visit also with Marco Rubio. I want to talk about that because it ties right into the politics. You see, the other day, everybody that jump up and down about, when Rubio visit, what we going to have to do, how we going to have to bow down. But you see, in spite of everything that PNP is trying to tell the people, listen, America has its eyes on Jamaica. And one of the main reasons is that they see how we're handling matters as it relates to our crime and violence. They see how we're handling our economy. And as I said before, Jamaica is a near-shore place. So all of the rumor them are trying to, everybody run come and talk about, oh, yeah, they're going to try if stand against Cuba. And you understand me, the whole matter of the Cuban doctors and how much Cuban doctors we have here. Well, I want to drop some information on y'all as it relates to that. So for those who didn't know, whether you're JLP or PNP, you know that Cuba, being a communist country, has always had issues with the USA for one reason or the other and whatever. And you got to understand that a lot of these medical programs that the Cuban doctors would encompass, you have to understand that as representatives out of a communist country, a lot of them, sometimes they have to do like 3 years of social services under the social government. So Cuba believes, you understand me, as much as possible, people must, you understand me, just like PNP, everybody must benefit as much as possible and live equally and all of that kind of stuff. So I want to lay that, and I want to look at the comment that Cheryl dropped for us. They want, so the PNP, just like how Manley did the experiment, it's like they want to go ahead and just say, yeah, man, we're going to do this. When we know that the USA is our biggest trade ally. Trade is very important. Trade, the matter of trade as it relates to politics and how good trade trickle down to a good economy, especially in a country as small as ours. It's something that the PNP, they just don't seem to understand. That's the reason why they could decimate the entire private sector. They did it in the 70s and they did it in the 90s and took no responsibility. But back to the Cuban doctors. So when they go all over the world, a lot of them still have to send back all kind of money home, so they do not get to really enjoy, you understand me, them thing. So when you hear Rubio come in and he talks about the fact that him not believe that the matter of forced labor, that is the condition that many Cubans and people who live in communist countries, they have to face, and a legit information where I tell you. So for anybody who never know, this is a part of the reason why the USA is stepping in. So it's not about removing doctors or anything like that. That's not the idea. You understand me? Now, we have to be so happy that Dr. Andrew Holness is the one that is running the government right now. Dr. Andrew Holness, you understand me, our foreign affairs minister and everybody that is involved, they have the know-how, they have the brain, they know how to interact. They have done the hard work to position Jamaica, you understand me, as the premier or one of the premier Caribbean countries to do business with. Now today alone, we saw where, I think as of June, you can correct me folks if I don't talk, because over here, so we talk to brilliant people. where we see that we soon start have direct flights from Jamaica all the way to Dubai. Sour labor rights. That is the result of great foreign policy. Like me say, Jamaica is functioning like somebody that has good credit. The offers come to you. So, and I like back in a PJ them time or Omar Davies them time when they weren't managing the economy, and even when them could have get better interest rates, they weren't going to the banks offering them. The PNP they were trying to have their own way in an economy. You understand me? That is driven by, you understand, the kind of decisions that we make as a country and the state of our GDP and other factors. So one of the things we notice, so Andre Horton being the economist, we see him today in our forum. So when Mark Golding, I don't know what Mark Golding's weaknesses, I soon come to the comments. Mark Golding's weaknesses are showing now to the point where Dayton and Norfolk step in front of him, trying to deflect, you understand me? Trying to accuse, trying to turn things back on the Prime Minister. You understand me? Crawford had to step in, explaining things. Isn't Mark Golding supposed to be the corporate finance lawyer? Doesn't Mark Golding present himself as one of the leading finance lawyers in Jamaica? You see, I'm starting to question Mark Golding's. I start to question if Mark Golding really, I didn't know, top student. How could Mark Golding be any top student in Oxford, and yet Mark Golding cannot make any sense when it comes to presenting information? He's supposed to be a finance specialist. You go through Oxford, one of the leading educational institutions in the world, and this is what you're showing. Did you really go there? Remember, so Mark Golding tell us he went to Campion, but him tell us when we used to play football, cricket, or whatever, but it looked like the only place at Campion Mark Golding go is really the canteen. And must the canteen at Campion him go? Because we don't see any evidence of such brilliance. He knows the law. You understand me? He knows the aspects of the law that he needs to know in order to get where he wants to go. But we're not seeing any evidence of that brilliance. Remember, so Jamaica people are brilliant people, You understand me? I say, we're not seeing any evidence of all of these things. The next thing I want to point out, Mark Golding, he started the law firm. He was here. I don't remember his name. Some foolishness. Well, not foolishness. Sorry for calling a place foolishness. But the name at the law firm he was. You understand me? So he started there in 1993. But then he says, but then they started DB&G in 1993. So how come in that the shorts, and by 1997 or so, I think he was a part of the politics. No. That's when 1997 was FinSac. But I'm saying, in such a short time, you leave your career as a lawyer, and then you got into banking, and then you talk about the fact that you were advisor to Omar Davies in the industry. I would know, say, Omar Davies did set up FinSac already. So it's like Mark Golding is lying about every and anything. Let me tell you how Mark Golding function. Anytime you cannot prove anything on paper, Mark Golding say a lie. And even when you can prove it on paper, him say nothing no go so. Mark Golding is the one who said he was a financial advisor. Let me see if I can play it right here, so. For the people who've never heard that before, even though we know it's very popular. He said he was finance advisor. So how is Mark Golding saying that he never had any role in FinSac? But let me tell you something. A part of what he was saying, when him say he never had any role in FinSac, I spoke about this before, and then I'm going to come to the comments. You see, Mark Golding, them are the beneficiary. DB&G, they were intermediaries. So it was a separate company doing things that FinSac was supposed to do. So When you ask Mark Golden, were you directly involved in FinSac? No, you probably can't tell him. Yes, money was paid to DB&G by FinSac. But when Mark Golden, I tell you, what's going on in Mark Golden's head, what he was saying is that he was on the DB&G side of things. And yes, we know that there was the issue of government corruption and the contracts that they used to get. But when really I tell you that even though him benefit from the government corruption, something that was proven, what Mark Golden I tell you say he was not working on the government side of things. That is how deceptive the man is, you know. Every manipulator, every narcissist, they are gonna always play some kind of word salad. That's the reason why when they found evidence of corruption, the same Greg Christie will come back and I try to take down Andrew Holness. And them same one say there were transactions between DB&G and FinSac, which were or the Minister of Finance, which were highly improper and irregular. And yes, they were found in breaches. And all it says is that they were referred. Because you see, I say this all the time. Every time the sinner writes the law, the righteous find themselves in a problem. Because just like the Integrity Commission, which started with Bruce Golden, Mark took it up and run it, put it in effect in 2017, right after Andrew Holness became Prime Minister. And they've pretty much been tracking the Prime Minister ever since, because they know exactly how they made their money, and so they believe that that's the same thing Dr. Andrew Holness was going to do, make his money through FinSac or through government corruption. So that's just the background. So when they hear Mark Golden come talk about he was not involved, no matter what you see was paid to him, you understand me? No matter you see what was paid to them. I remember this article did DB and G profit from Omar Davies largesse, Largesse. I think I saw his spell. All of the spell of them run out. You understand me? I remember reading this article back in 2010, and I had referred this on my first FinSac show. You understand me? So let me just read a piece of this article to show you how they're wicked. Maybe tell you exactly what they're not going with. This was written by Bill Box in November 25th, 2010 in The Observer. It said, once again, the relationship between the Minister of Finance and the brokerage house Darren Bunting and Golden during the People's National Party administration is under the spotlight. So a long time people are talking about what they went on with. And it said, those sympathetic to the opposition are declaring that the decision to investigate all dealings between government agencies and DB&G during Omar Davis's tenure as Minister of Finance is nothing more than a political witch hunt. Well, it was not a witch hunt. You understand what I said to you? The issue centers around the transparency and fairness and whether DBG unduly benefited from Omar Davies' kindness or the opportunities that they got. You understand what I said to you? And the propensity to continually secure government contracts while its competitors were hardly able to get a look in. So me not have to even read nothing. You understand me? And them say analysts used to shrug it off as that is how things run in Jamaica. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Others entered and resented it and were green with envy as DB&G continued to prosper during the 90s and into the new century. You see what I said to you? So it talk about in 1992, in at the height of the financial crisis, the young founders of the innovative brokerage house raised US $1.5 million and opened the doors of its businesses. In 2007, 15 years later, them closed the business because we know all the Shaw was on them. You understand me? Or Bruce or whatever. So what I say is, they knew exactly what was going on with them. They were friends with the government. Everybody understood that. Mark Golding took over Omar Davis's thing. And even in a 2020, when he run against Lisa, and we heard about the envelope them that give out and the buying out of the delegates and all of that situation, Omar Davies did come out and him did endorse Mark Golding again. So Mark Golding is the kind of person that is like a shadow in a Jamaica for a long time. All the while, Mark Golding had plans to rise to the place. No matter why they call him the thing Rise United, to rise to the place of power. You know, say I think it was yesterday I was looking at something on the website. As a matter of fact, I asked wife if she make a check for me. And when she checked, she came across something when Mark Golding was putting out his profile. Mark Golding said he was reproduced in Jamaica. So I need to ask one question before me go into the chat and ask. Is there anybody in the chat that has been reproduced in a Jamaica? I want to know. Me know some we born in a Jamaica, but me don't know nobody that was reproduced. That is how Mark Golding play with words all the time. So what we're saying is that he cannot be trusted. He has no credibility. Mark Golding, them say you have what you call a habitual liar, and then you have what is called a chronic liar. And I guess the highest form is probably what you call a pathological liar. Mark Golding is what KD Knight would have said. I am suggesting that you are pathologically mendacious. And it's not even a joke. Jamaica 87 said they have to send half their pay back home. Exactly, that's what happens with the Cuban doctors. Simone says, I spoke to a Cuban nurse in Jamaica once and she told me her family collected her pay in Cuba. There we go. The testimonies are in. Mark thought it was easy to overthrow Andrew. Yeah, man, because you see, with Mark Golding complexion, all you had to do was to come and you accuse. You see, when you go up on Parliament step and them have the media, because this is how it used to be from times of old, you know. The black man was never supposed to rise to a place of power, because you have to understand, say, Mark coming out of a line of people who owned slave and being British and having him father John Golding and riding on his father coattail until him reach his part him reach. Mark Golding has no frame of reference. That's why me not understand how regular poor people think still, you know. You understand me? One of the things I see a lot of people in our community as black people make, one of the mistakes we make is that we think whiteness, you think being white, being Asian, being Hispanic or any of this stuff, you think this is not about complexion. You understand me? This is about culture. This is about norms. This is about, as PJ would have called it, values and attitudes. You understand me? You know, see no only if a black man get up and decide, say, he want a statue built after him, no matter what he do in a lifetime. You understand me? Where Mark Golding them, they believe in a for them ethnicity, them race coming up. You understand me? Why you think like in a places like the United States, them say only 2 terms, because in a Mark Golding them, in a for them place where them come from, you understand me, white people believe in greatness. That's why them believe, say, every local youth, and not like a Jamaica where you have a few youths say them want to be prime minister. Most youths will come up and say they want to be a prime minister. They're not even too serious about what them say. You understand me? Thank God for Andrew that he was serious, and we're now seeing what's happening. Them the people believe in that things that they want to be the president. How many, a whole heap of youth right now, they are in training to become president. That is how white people think. It's not just about color, it's about a race. Because for the people who don't understand how race work, we don't need to remember that only the white woman can give the white man a white baby. So to continue with that race, you understand me? White and white have to come together. So it means that they have a vested interest in keeping other people out of the race, because white survival depends on whiteness, white policies, and everything. Why we have to break it down and spell it too, no? Like this. So when you see we in a Jamaica, You understand me? We've gone through the whole colonial system already. And we're now in a time and age where it's a modern time that we're living in. There is absolutely no need to have people running anything just because they look a certain way or because of just because of the color of their skin. You understand me? We have brilliant people. Favor used to carry water upon our head. Andrew come out of board house, 2-bedroom. But as you know, you understand me? We have to come up through the system of education. You understand me? The legitimate ways. And for the people who want to do things the wrong way, make we go back to Rubio. You hear what him say? Them a find ways and means to clamp down on the criminals, on the lottery scammers, and all of the people who want to do foolishness. I want to talk about something else. He spoke about the fact that we're doing so well. We're driving down the murders and all of that. But look at what is happening as it relates to the travel advisories. Ladies and gentlemen, did you know that the same people aligned with the PNP, such as Rattigan and the rest of them who did a protest overseas, did you know that it's a lot of those people who them come from law enforcement and all kind of backgrounds? Did you know that it is those Jamaican Judases? Did you know that it is Jamaican Judases will line up and support Mark Golding day and night? Did you know that they are the ones, a lot of them are the ones sending all manner of travel advisories, discouraging people from traveling to Jamaica because they want to mash up the tourism product, because they want to discourage overseas companies from doing business with Jamaica. But Andrew was able to say that when it comes on to crime and violence against, you understand me, or visitors, is not even 1%. And again, the world statistics are there. So we keep telling you, me say PNP. You understand me? Them act as if them live in a bubble and the rest of the only thing they want to separate themselves from the rest of the world is to take control of the resources of the company to play party politics. Mr. PNP out there today, I rejoice. Say, yeah man, what's going to happen right now? Andrew, let's go run behind America. Well, listen to me. America in this day and age is our greatest ally. Listen to me. We're not bringing any of those socialist policies from Manly's day over here. So Cuba need to fix up a lot of things about themselves too. We're not going to get deep in it. You understand me? But Cuba has their own thing to grill up, just like how you hear. Cuba need to grill up the thing, just like how you hear Swaby saying go and grill up the thing. It's time for them to grill up the thing in a Cuba. Sour labor rights. We're not taking on any of those problems. And as we say, that's not what they're going to do. So again, PNP shame like dog. But when you shame them, guess what they're going to do? They're going to run, go to something else. They're going to come up with another subject. Because as we say, it's the shame. Them have to shame you. Them have to insult you. Them have to guilt trip you. They have to be them have to be right. PNP has to be right. No matter how much facts you bring to them, they have to be right. But we're saying it's the same thing with Mark Golding. Can you believe that Mark Golding stood up in front of the entire Jamaica and said the finance minister is misleading the country, when all the finance minister did was call out Mark Golding for the very thing that Mark Golding did in front of the eyes, you understand me, of millions of Jamaicans. And yet Mark Golding say the reality of what he did or they did, that no, it never goes so. I mislead. He came to a budget presentation 25-26. No, it wasn't supposed to be. No specifics. How could Mark Golding, maybe Mark Golding just buy one Oxford dictionary and come up with some big words after words, and tell us say ain't go to Oxford. Maybe I want Oxford dictionary in buy. You understand me I say? Show our labor rights. Let's hear what the chat is saying because enough things we talked a while ago. Somebody said Mark thought it was easy to overthrow. Of course he thought. Steady. Mark Golden is a moron. Absolutely a moron, my brother. You understand me? David Crawford don't know that Hugh Shearer was the first black prime minister. He doesn't know. Simone, he planned to use the corrupt IC. The IC was what Mark Golden was dependent on. That's why he got so emotional. Because when you look at the IC, remember, on the steady channel, me and my brethren named DHWR, big up my brethren, Me and DHWR, this probably was about 7, or probably gone about the 6 to 7 months now. Me and DHWR, we were some of the first on out here, so if call out the integrity corruption. Corruption, I like it. The integrity corruption. We were the first. We looked into it, and all we saw, there were holes all over. We talk about it, and then we did a couple of integrity commission videos, and then we said we could ease off. You understand me? And long after me hear everybody running an integrity commission, that's why I never took the time to dig deeply into no reports or whatever. It's clear as day. It is one of the civic groups that you hear Alun Asamba spoke about. That's what they're just set up, just like how you see the PSOJ, the JAMP, you understand me, the RGR group, you understand me, CVM, TVJ, even though we know some of them are RGR group, you understand me, the NIA, all these people, they're set up because when you check out the civic groups, there are a lot of them, they are financed by the private sector organization of Jamaica that is set up to give people all kinds of political advantage. You understand me? Today, somebody was pointing me to a backstory that's developing right now about how PNP groom, you understand me, the younger ones, them to come up. So them groom them in the corrupt politics. So you have to understand that PNP cannot change. I heard, who was it? It was George Davis that was talking today, and he was saying that, some people believe that when you talk about PNP and JLP, you understand me, some people don't vote because they think it's one and the same. And I'm telling you, if you don't study the politics, you won't understand the vast differences in terms of policies. So, all right. Today, they came they came up with another press conference. So every time them do something, they have to have a press conference to bring clarification. So they must sit down now and they're putting all kind of figures to think. But listen, they've already hurt their credibility. Why would you want to listen to somebody that don't have no credibility? John Clark said, Mark is so lie. You understand me? I do not see him as a leader. He's absolutely not a leader. You understand me? Michael, super awesome channel. You understand me? He's absolutely not a leader. So when you see them, if you jump in front of him, and you see anybody else, let's talk about some other factors. Do you see the body language of Mark Golden? Do you see how jittery he gets? Do you see how sensitive he is? Do you see how personal? How can we as a country, in this day and age when everybody have to tighten up on what they do, every country now has to, somebody said, Mark brain God in a recession. Never having to pick up myself. I like that. Every country have to watch. Every country right now have to watch them back. Yeah, them have to watch them foreign policy. You understand me? The USA is saying, listen to me. We have to strategically position ourselves so that we can be good. Because a lot of people in America, they've been crying because of the conditions and the hardships that a lot of people are facing. You see, I know say a lot of people, enough away from we young, we want to reach at the USA, and a lot of we still want to reach no matter what happens. Because, you understand me, it's just a thing. You see me I say? But it's like many people all over the world. You understand me? The other day, let me tell you one of the things that a reporter asked today. I don't remember the reporter, but I want us to think about it. Yeah, because I like to give a lot of information in one, And she asked about people having green cards and what's going to happen. You see, a lot of content creators and a lot of people, even on this side of the fence, They've been saying a lot of things. People are being targeted or whatever. But you have to understand that when it comes on to like Hispanics, Asians, a lot of people from a lot of these, especially Spanish speaking countries, listen, how they function is this. Whenever they go into a country or they come into the USA, just like how them have them Chinatown and them have them this a town and them that the town, how those people function is that they come to America in droves. They go to the first world countries in droves. And when they go to the first world countries in droves, me hear say the same thing the Indian them do in a Canada right now. They go to such countries in droves. They bring their whole families. They set up family businesses. Them set up family businesses and they build an economy within the economy. So they build into the economy, but they don't spend into the economy. That's the reason why, see, even in Jamaica, see no Chinaman, see them don't dance, see Chinaman go on a man's supermarket. Some of those things America is hitting out on too. And you have to understand, I'm not saying everything is justified, but I'm just telling you that in the grand scheme of things, it can become an issue. Just like in Jamaica, we know that the Indians and them control the inbound stores, the foreigners, they control some of the best properties, and a lot of these things, they've been a problem for a long time. So when FinSac, when Jamaica was doing good in the 70s, you understand me, Manly chased out the business class. Edward Seaga came and built it up back. Bauxite are going good. Factory are going good. Agriculture are going good. Manly used sweet talk. And what did Manly do? That was the 70s. The Edward built it back. Manly came, won again. 1992, PJ step in. PJ said it was black man time now. And what did PJ do? Decimate the entire private sector. Decimate the entire private sector. So when them decimate the private sector and we don't have as many people that can get the jobs in the banks and the insurance companies and all of the places, then we're going to have some problem. Rubio them talk about the fact say we are also aligning ourselves and to upskill people so that Jamaicans can also get opportunities to have more diverse options when it comes on to finding employment and ways for us to earn foreign exchange. So when I hear Andrea talk to them, I have to laugh at them because I say, hey, so Mark Golden, you want to be prime minister of this country, but you have to talk to somebody you have to rely upon somebody who don't even have a seat in a parliament for you to come explain. You can't explain. And then you deny what happened in FinSac. And we know, we see the receipts. You are the beneficiary. So the big fear, if you want to know where Mark Golden is concerned, the big fear really is this, You understand me? The big fear is this. They already worked with the government. Them understand how the contracts work. Them understand how all of those things work. That's the reason why you see, back in the day, it used to be contracts. No, and the contracts, like me saying, a PNP just changed the name, Now you hear them talk about funds. You understand me? Big up DHWR. Them talk about funds. You understand me? Education fund. You understand me? Agricultural fund. Content creator fund. Everybody has a fund. It's just, but it's not a fund. It's a funnel. It is not a fund. It is a funnel. So our labor rights. All their funds you see them come up with. All of these are just ways to funnel taxpayers' resources into the hands of private citizens, such as what happened with Mark Golden them. You understand what I said to you? So we had this and many articles. Yesterday I was looking at the one where they draw down upon them about the property in a runaway bay. You understand me? And I believe that was Don Crawford's property too, You understand me? The hedonism 3 situation. Them find them way for wiggle out of it. Audley Shaw came back, and we saw it in a video I did some time ago. Audley Shaw came back with receipts and call out bunting about a transaction that was supposed to go down with some properties with the JRFJ. These are real facts. May I tell you, people? Real. Thank you, sweetie. You understand me? Big up to wifey. with JRFJ, Audley Shaw was able to produce receipts to show some transaction that Bunting was going to, was attempting through the whole FinSac thing. I talked about this on a show before. When Bunting realized, just like you see them do right now, because you know, say, they love run to the media. Peter Bunting ran to the media and he denied the fact, as a matter of fact, him say him start the whole thing. But the transaction never went through. But when Audley Shaw produced the receipts, yeah? When Audley Shaw produced the receipts, he came back to Parliament and him admits to the transaction that took place. So we are saying that them people are the wickedest kind of liar them. You are seeing and know that the lies are not holding up. And the Jamaican people, them are cry shame for Mark Golden. You understand me? Now you see him come and they're trying to do this. This is what you call damage control. They're trying to control the damage. You see, Mark Golden is under a lot of pressure from the PNP. Today, when you look on Julian face, when you look on Crawford face, when you see Dayton, they are all in defense mode. Them all have attitude. Them inner them feelings because everything that they try to do backfired. I'm going to say this again. They really were depending on the Integrity Commission to oust the Prime Minister. That is what they never had any plans. What you think? When they said, remember, you know, at their conference and afterwards, them say them now come up and tell about no plans. So how can you expect to win an election and you went to a budget debate? You understand me? Between you and Julian, it was over 5 hours. As Favor would say, pages after page after page. But no figures. How can you have a budget without figures? Come on, man. You understand me? Let's hear what the Steady family is saying right now. Mary says, I don't know. I was not there. If you ask, I was... All right, let's move on from that. Big up yourself, Mary P. Yeah, wonder if Mark have secret from members of the Risers. Why they allowing him to destroy the party? Good question, you know, Simone. But guess what? At this late stage, if them try to change him, it will look bad on them. So them have to go ride this train here until the wheels fall off. All right, let's hear what the people are saying. PNP, let me and my family live on the Tonka meal until the whole house have diarrhea. Thank you very much for the testimony. So the people who live under PNP government, whether it was in the 70s or the 90s, follow Patrick and drop something. Let's talk to the people. Let me know the comments for a little bit now. You understand me? Simone says, true, Patrick, there was a time when it was pure Tonka meal. I remember those days. You understand me? When we did young and PNP and mash up the whole place, I did not even know that a PNP did a sink Jamaica like Simone say. It's a sinking ship. Let me see who else is in the comments talking to us. Remember to hit the like button. The likes are too few. You understand me? Hit the like button. You see me? I said to you. By the way, I see some stranger calling me. For those of you who, if it is that, you know, you join the Steady Show on the Facebook, you understand me, the Steady JA on Facebook, you understand me, that is just my Facebook page, yeah? I see a lot of people reaching out to me on the page. You look like because I use Andrew picture. You have a lot of people who, some of them I say, Dr. Andrew Holness, I need to talk to you about a financial situation. Some of them I say, Dr. Andrew Holness, you're doing a great job, sir. I just want to believe that some of these are some of our senior members in the society who do not know. So help them. So I see people reaching out, inboxing me about all manner of issues. The problem with that, for the most part, is that these aren't people that I recognize from my show or my comment section or whatever. People leaving their numbers. You understand me? Give me some details if you're going to reach out. Yeah, send an email to thesteadyboss@gmail.com ideally, or you can follow Steady Show JA. We're not just going to give out our number just like that. So just want to put that out there. You understand me? But I hope that for people who they're out there and them say them need help, please remember, speak to your counselors, speak to your MPs. Remember, your MPs and your counselors, these people are your political representatives. Jamaicans, we have to get into the habit of doing things the right way. You understand me? Everything cannot just be slapdash like that. Work with your members of parliament. You understand me? So Jeffrey says Mark is a perfect madman. So we're seeing the madness. You understand me? We're also seeing the monster coming out of Mark Golden. Mark Golden is giving us all these, I'm gonna give it attitude, body language. I know that in a Jamaica, we're likely to focus on what people are saying. But listen, if Mark Golden was trying to become something in an established in a big country, in a first world country where people look at things like body language. 1 second. If he was from a place where people focus on body language and all them kind of something there, Mark Golden, every day they would rip him. They would say he cannot be trusted. They would call in all manner of body language experts. They would do it. They would call them in and they would say, analyze. Can we believe? Is he speaking the truth? You understand me? And they would have tell you, say, when you see him facial expressions said so, a lie I tell. They would have say, when you hear him use certain words, when you see certain initial natural reactions coming out of him, they would say that. You understand me? They would say when he stood up in the parliament, it could be a different condition where he does not have that kind of awareness to understand how he is perceived by the people. He wouldn't understand that when he lies, because lying is this natural thing to do. Him not understand that when him lie to the people, when he lies to the people, that even though he believes his own lies, to the people who know say a lie, him a tell, and the people who know the facts, you understand me? This is something that we view as very, very concerning. We see this as a threat to our democracy, that we could have somebody such as Mark Golden that we would even consider to become Prime Minister of Jamaica when all he does is lies. When all he does, him not take responsibility for nothing. Look at what go on in the municipality them. Look at all the stuff that we've heard on tape, that we've seen. Look what go on with Lawrence Rowe. Look out on the eye, people. There is, you don't even have to believe Mark Golden no more. You see, the thing gets so bad with Mark Golden that there is no need for me to even sit down and I say, okay, what him did say so, I when him did say so. Won't me even care about what Mark Golden say when Mark Golden no care about what Mark Golden say. Mark Golden no care about what comes out of his mouth. Big up same way Wife Style is telling us to hit the like button. Mark Golden does not care about the words that come out of his own mouth, and that is something that we need to be concerned about. You understand me? I say to you, somebody say on Facebook, big up Keisha Mac, by the way, always put out some good stuff. Keisha Mac say, meet the excited budget presenters after the fact. You understand me? Will they try to stunt and vote after election day? I hope that's what they do. Since them want to come out here, I like that, by the way, big up. You understand me? Since them believe that there is always a second chance to do it, then we're asking the PNP that when the election is called, do not vote on the day that the Prime Minister put out there. Vote on the day after election, because you will have all the chance in the world for vote for Mark Golden, since a Mark Golden no want. And that we are telling you right now, what can even go so? You understand me? She put by the page again. The PNP is inviting everyone to their budget explanation press conference at 11 a.m. Savage. Budget explanation after the proposal. So when is the budget presentation? So, okay. In Mark Golding's own words, it was not a budget, it was a proposal. But then he came back today and him say, this is the budget explanation. And he attempted to explain the proposal. Mark, you're confused right now. You said it wasn't a budget, it was a proposal. And then you come and you keep a press conference and you say it's a budget explanation. What budget are you talking about? Is it the proposal? Mark Golding doesn't make no sense. You understand me? Anissa says, steady, speaking straight facts. First time catching alive. Golding doing. Thank you very much and welcome to the Steady Show family. Make sure. Well, I would assume that you are already subscribed to the show. So big up in Anissa. She said, first time catching alive. Golding doing press conference when Andrew ensuring Jamaica future with Marco Rubio today. Absolutely. So we saw good things. Again, we are demonstrating to America that we are responsible. We see people are flying from left, right, center. When you see so many diplomats and all kind of things coming from all over the world, it is a sign that we are doing well. You even hear Marco Rubio say him choose Jamaica to come first because based on the path and the growth path that Jamaica is on right now. You understand me? Based on what going on right now, him said the next time him come back to Jamaica. You understand me? Him want to make sure him never say it in so many words, but pretty much him want to know so him can come and have something where him look at to enjoy because Jamaica is doing so well. Listen to me. Only a fool such as and Manley was foolish to align himself with Cuba and let Jamaica suffer. But you see, Manley was doing what was at the seat of his heart. You see, the difference between Manley and Andrew is that Manley had his own agenda at heart. Even though him just act like him care about the Jamaican people. It's just a MDL good night same way. You understand me? Manley used the Jamaican people. I'm not gonna say Manley probably didn't care in some ways, but he sometimes, the relationship with Manley is just like some relationships that somehow we go through sometime. A lot of times, you understand me? We go for months, you understand me? A year, 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20, 30. Sometimes people go, the relationship probably was good for a time and then the relationship became sour. That's why divorce is a real thing. You're going to the workplace at the same thing. You understand me? The relationship probably was great at some time, but it popped down at the same thing with Manley. The same thing with, so if they want to give some credit to them, give some credit. But we are living in a day and age where we not care about political ideals. What we care about is this. We care about our children having food to eat. We care about having a roof over our heads. We want. So that's why, on the Steady Show, we bring the issue them from parliament table to house table. Whether a dinner table, veranda table, living room table, the table we're under the tree. You understand me? The table around at the back of the yard where we play domino. We bring a domino table in at the bar. You understand me? The table at the bar, we don't for them a drink right now. We bring the issues from parliament table and we bring it to the table at the regular Jamaicans. Remember, I said 95% are we. Yeah? 95% are we down there. Come back, bar counter. Exactly. You understand me? 95% are we. We come from a place where we don't have it made. Nobody gave us. We weren't able, like Mark Golding them, in the middle of a financial crisis to raise $1.5 million. So every business I go down. So who managed to lend them this? And then they set up a business. FinSac, they set up a business. So in other words, FinSac was the public government company, yeah, receivership company, and it's like DBG was the private one. That is how Mark Golding and Peter Bunting, they were able to bring DBG not just to Jamaica's first private investment firm. So if all of the business them were tear down, 44,000 business going down through all of the period. All of the business them were a tear down. Banks are tear down. All kind of things. I showed you the list the other day of 30 financial institutions that went down. How did they manage to start the first private investment firm? And not only did it become the first private investment firm in Jamaica, it became the biggest private investment firm in the Caribbean, to the point where they were able to open up places all over the place. You understand me? And places like let me not even go into some of this. Let me not even go into some of these things. Let me not go too deep into it. Let's stay on topic. You understand me? I said to you, the budget explanation. You understand me? So let's play a little bit of what did go on with them, no man.
Finance put forward promises, but no costing.
No costing.
The leader of the opposition put forward more promises as well, but no costing.
Promises.
They also came with their recounting of history. Sadly, Madam Speaker,
Can't rewrite
it
history.
did not include FinSAC and the long-lasting drag that the homegrown financial sector collapse has had on the Jamaican economy.
Make sure you hit the like button.
Even to this day. Between opposition leader and spokesman, they made promises upon promises upon promises. But did they give the Jamaican people any idea of
I agree,
how much
Anissa.
promises would cost? And whether or not that they would have to cut back on something to do what they're promising?
Done,
No.
wife style.
They said they are united with fresh ideas and solid plans.
Favor that style, let me know.
Let's see if indeed that would be the case. Madam Speaker, allow me, Madam Speaker, to demonstrate to the people of Jamaica that the promises from the opposition would create FinSAC 2.0.
Master them up.
You see, Madam Speaker,
Hold on there.
the opposition put forward a lot of words
Lot of
with
words.
few figures. But within all those pages and pages and pages of words,
We know your style and our wife
is a
style.
budget. An implied budget, Madam Speaker.
Implied budget.
And it is that implied budget that I would like all Jamaicans to understand, because it has serious negative ramifications for our future. So, Madam Speaker, let's begin. I will lay out
Big
side
up,
by
Jeffrey.
side the central government's budget for fiscal year 2025-26 and the opposition's implied budget for that fiscal year as well. These are the headings, starting with chart number 1.
True wife style.
I rise in a point of order because
Yeah.
the House. We did not present an implied budget for the coming fiscal year. We presented our proposals, our policy commitments for the next PNP government, and we have never said that they will be implemented in the current fiscal year. They are. As has been said, the budget, after today, the budget would have been passed for the fiscal year. Our proposals represent what we will be doing for the duration of our first term in office. And that is what we were saying. And they will all operate within the current fiscal rules. Stop misleading the House. We present and we have never said that they will be implemented in the
Yeah, man, Denise mad. Denise is mad. You understand what I said? The people on social media, they are mad. Listen, you see, God don't like ugly, you know. You see how them put Dr. Andrew Holness, you see how them go on upon Dr. Andrew Holness the other day. You see how them make the people them a disgrace. You see how the whole Jamaica a laugh after the whole of them right now. You see how the people them a laugh after the PNP, the PNP. You see how them a laugh after them. They all run with it, gang. You see it? Yeah, man. And somebody say, Auntie Favor, let me tell you something more. You see, Auntie Favor may be soft-spoken, but Auntie Favor is a thinker. And the moment you see, if you're smart and you've been around smart people, you would have know that Auntie Favor would have been a serious, she would have damaged Mark Golden, you know. Do you realize that this is her second budget presentation? You understand me? And she already sound more seasoned. She already make a fool out of the whole of them, you know, because you cannot deny brilliance. So what you're seeing now is Mark Golden and the PNP being exposed for the laughing stock that they are. You mean, MDL? They are laughing stock. So as Sadiq say, listen, we say third term for the Jamaica Labour Party to continue the greatness. And we also say third term for the PNP to be in opposition, and we don't want to see them back anytime soon. This entire PNP crew must be they must be dismantled. They cannot. We don't want to see them in the parliament. Listen, you've never seen an opposition so unprepared. Them have every single thing that is undesirable. Listen, the PNP is simply outdated. The PNP cannot fit, you understand me, in this current era as it relates to Jamaica. Jamaica is way more developed right now. Suppose Mark is a real clown. Absolutely, he is. Third term we want. You see me, I said to you, wife style says, anti-favor in her elements, cool and deadly upon them. I like it, I like it, I like it. PNP is a laughing stock. We can see it. You see me, I said to you, they're a laughing stock. Make sure you're hitting the like button. Again, PNP, if you're here, just remember, when we come to talk to you, we talk about the facts, and already, you understand me, we are at a place where we soon close the show. We're not going to stay long because, and like I say, everything not out here for us to see. So for them to try to come with things though at this late stage of the game, it don't make no sense. Novlet, let me see what she's saying right here. It seems that Damien's involvement in party business has rubbed off on his refined demeanor. He's lost his shine, and him bust out a jacket. Him bust out a jacket too. I like it, I like it. Yeah, man, Damien. When I see people like a Damien, Lisa, Andre Horton, these are them still young, you know. To some extent, they are redeemable, but they need to come from under the umbrella there. Yeah? PNP, their biggest problem, you know, is that they prioritize party politics over the well-being of the people of Jamaica. And you see, people can look at it from one hand, but the truth is that when PNP win anything, just look at all the places that are managed by the PNP. It always run down, always pop down. You see what I say to you? Somebody say, MDL, our beloved Prime Minister, Dr. the Most Honorable Andrew Holness is well respected all over the world. He makes Jamaica proud. Labor right marching on to victory. I love it. Making policies that we can be proud of. Dr. Andrew Holness has so many achievements under his name. It is not funny. I'm going to tell you, so the people on social media, they're not giving them a break. Them a laugh after them. Let me see if I can find 2 comments to read. They're laughing at them. All manner of expressions. You understand me? I said to you, laughing at them. They talk about the fact that Favor a beat and teach out here. Beat a beat and teach. And Favor is new on the scene. Mark Golding has been in the parliament for over 30 years. Mark Golding had all the time in the world. Anytime Mark Golding come with any ideas, according to him, you understand me? Somebody say, I'm happy that Jamaicans can listen to these goons. You understand me? I'm happy that can listen and see them for who they really are. Miss Williams, a beat and teach. You understand me? We never said when they would be implemented, yet he said further on that they would be implemented in the first term of the PNP government. I'm telling you, people are watching. Congrats to that person on Facebook. Him said they would not have been implemented. That was the defense when they put pressure on him. And then him came back and said they would be implemented. You understand me? So amazing, anti-favor. That's the public. This is what the public is saying. Y'all are depending on the public to and I'm on Keisha Mack's page. You can follow her on Facebook. She always have some great stuff. You understand me? I said to you, somebody said Mark Golding is a national disgrace. Of course he is. You understand me? Mark Golding can't answer simple question. Laughing stock. You understand me? This is the idiot many will be voting for. That is what the people are saying. That is what the people are saying. Those are just few of the comments, and we're saying it right here, so too. Let me see what else we are saying. You understand me? Somebody said Damien is a clout chaser. Damien, Lisa, and Andre are good people. Yeah, they're still young. They just need to, but I don't know. You see, the problem with people sometimes is that people can be loyal to the wrong thing, and also because they understand the mechanisms of PNP, they can remember, you know, when PNP win election, PNP pocket fat, you know. Because remember, just like in the zinc scandal affair, the furniture scandal, and all manner of things. Remember, say, you know, the Cuban light bulb scandal and everything. No matter what, PNP always are enrich themselves. So the truth is that, you know, PNP, Mark Golding, and the whole of them, they are aware that their chances of winning the election, of PNP winning the election, is very slim. But let me tell you what Mark Golding them especially look for. Them go want Eastern Westmoreland. They go want South Manchester. You understand me? Because they want Bunting and they want Dayton them in there. You understand me? They go want back Wickham, McNeil. Because I remember saying Wickham had the chance to do something with Negril, you know. So when you see him put Wickham Tapanaris over there, so him want Wickham because they want control the tourism sector over there, so you know. They want control Trelawney over there, so where them have the cruise ship them and everything. That's what they want. That's why they put Wickham over there. But are all the Tapanaris that them a look out for? Are all the Tapanaris them a look for? You understand me? I said to you. And remember, you know, according to the thing, you know, Wickham McNeil father and Mark Golding father, they were friends, you know. So when you hear them talk about Tapanaris, you know, that is how deep this thing is for them, you know. So when I come to talk about the politics, family, I'm a wind down. If it's the first time catching the show, you understand me, make sure you go. If you like the show, go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. You understand me? So as a wind down, everybody have to ask themselves, yeah? Why am I voting for the JLP? Yeah? Is it because you see the prospects to get housing now that it's better? The prospect of owning a car, the prospect of starting up your business, you understand me? The prospect of all the things. Better health care that's coming, better health care that's already here and that's already coming. Are you voting for that? Are you voting for the better roads? You understand me? Who will be voting for water in them community? You understand me? Better roads. You understand me? Who will be voting for these? All these things that have been improved under the JLP. Unemployment rate cut. Again, just the mere fact that so many people are employed. Listen, people, we have to look at the practical things. Let's look at the dinner table things or the practical things that regular people like. So when I was watching Sting the other day, you realize that no matter what kind of Cartel kept this show the other day. It doesn't matter what kind of event is them a keep, and no matter how much money them charge, people still find money to attend these events. And you know, say Jamaicans, you see, the problem a lot of times with Jamaicans, especially the PNP, them will love vote for the handouts, you know. The real problem with them, you know, is that them love to spend all of their money. As somebody said, Jamaicans love to wear their money. Jamaicans love to wear their money. You understand me? All kind of money. Enough Jamaicans are gonna dance and them a blow 20, 30, 40, 50,000. You understand me? In a dance, more than that sometimes. This is the kind of lifestyle that they want to live. And they are the ones who want to party every day, especially enough for the ones them who now go vote for Andrew Holness because of what it go on in the pandemic, and they want to party, as Faval say, they want to party with the rent money. This is the mindset. So when you hear them talk about them going to take out money out of NHT, that alone make we enough vote for them, because the PNP, they will tell you, are you going to believe somebody who every single time them tell you, say, them going to do something, they don't do it? I think even in the Bible, Jesus did tell a story. You understand me? About, you know, whether he said it was a king or somebody who gave some people some commands, and somebody come and say, me not do it, you know. You understand me? And them say, all right, you go about your way. Another man come back and say, boy, I would have do it, but it's too rough, you know. Him go about him way. A next person come and them basically say, all right, guess what? Me gonna do it. Just like PNP, you know, them say me gonna do it. Whether it was then gonna till the soil for whatever. They said they were gonna do it. But Jesus said, they said they would do it. But they never do it. They only said they're gonna do it. Come on, Jamaica, man. You know some of Jamaicans love for gimmicks. You understand me? I love to make false promises. Ladies, come on, you've been there with them, the false promises. You understand me? They say, so what PNP, and I did talk about this, they said they used to sound ridiculous one time. When it was the Integrity Commission that they used to build traction, they used to use the Integrity Commission because that's all they felt they needed to do was to attack the Prime Minister until the Jamaicans catch on, because the set of Jamaicans they're trying to win now is just a smarter set of people, the younger set of people, until Jamaicans realize, no. And so the first time that they really saw that they weren't gaining any traction, it was when we had the conference. When we had the conference, it shocked them. If you notice, right after we conference, them go keep press conference. They need to call themselves the Press Conference National Party. And that may I tell you right now, so labor rights. The Press Conference National Party. Because all they do is run to the press. Because all they're trying to do is to influence voters. They're not thinking about taking care of the people. And that's why we're not voting for them no more. You see what I say? Somebody say you can take some Jamaicans out of the slavery, but you can't get the slavery mentality out of them. Absolutely. That's the problem with enough of them. Lifestyle said Damien only in PNP because he knows the JLP. There is a lot of competition. He's closer to the leadership if he wants excellent lifestyle. That's the kind of thinking. That's what I talk about. A lot of them who have leadership aspirations, the JLP talent pool is too deep, so they cannot shine. They may not go shine over there, so look how much people they have to compete, so they stay with the PNP. So great point, lifestyle. Great point. You understand me? Mark Golden says he knows nothing about FinSac. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, MDL. Oh my goodness. We know. We see it and we go over it. So we're not even going to listen. You see how long him take for speak, but let me tell you what I'm going to do right now. Mark Golden realized that the Jamaican people demand to hear about FinSac. When Dr. Andrew Holness stood up and gave Jamaica a schooling on FinSac, when Faval got up and schooled Jamaica on FinSac, such as we've been doing on this steady show, yeah, They sat down and said nothing. Remember, Faval said, Ono came back and you never had any rebuttals because Mark Golden never understood his role in the sight of the Jamaican people. Somebody sent that. He said there was a time when the debate was when the government came with one thing, the opposition came and countered. But Mark Golden never understood that that was his role because all these preliminary exercises that regular Jamaicans usually do when they're vying for the leadership of the party. All of these things they usually do simply because that is how you bring your ideas. But you see, Mark Golden comes from a very different place. Mark Golden, first of all, England he come from, clearly. You understand me? I say because I don't know him I go about he reproduce in a Jamaica. England he come from. When we look at his history in Campion, the history says that Mark Golden was twice enrolled in Campion. He never said he attended. You understand me? When they did that thing with the newspaper and they put it in the Gleaner, when them contribute some money to a science lab, it said that Bunting graduated Campion and Darren graduated Campion and Mark Golden was enrolled twice in Campion. Don't quote me on the dates. You understand me? But I have it on my phone right now. It's just that I use my phone. It only says he was twice enrolled. It didn't say that he attended Campion. So I talk about somebody that lies and lies. A point I was trying to make earlier on. You understand me? How you just jump out of your lawyer job and yet Mark Golden says him at the top, he was a top corporate finance lawyer. Anybody know anything that he's done in his career as a finance lawyer that we can call and say he was on this big case and he was on that big case? So Mark Golden is trying to paint a picture that within 4 years he became a leading corporate finance lawyer. All Mark Golden do is prep up him image. But what we're seeing before our eyes now is a man who cannot think on his feet. Just like me, come on, me sit down and talk to him. I talk to him now for the top of my head, and I'm not running to be all the stuff I said to you a while ago. I'm saying it off the top of my head, but I don't know it's right. Because I know my material, I know what I'm talking about. I've read the material, I've memorized it, I've looked into their history. How is it that Mark Golden been in the parliament for 30 years and yet Mark Golden cannot make any point? The only thing he was able to do that made sense the other day, you hear Cliff use them talk about it, was when it came on to the law, because the only thing Mark Golden is here to defend is Mark Golden. Mark Golden don't care about the Jamaican people, the people who are going to vote. I want y'all to be wise. Dre Views, big up yourself same way, and everybody that's in here. I want y'all to be wise. You understand me? Erica Barnett in the building same way. I want y'all to be right, to be wise. Family, make sure you go ahead and hit the like button. PNP budget presentation is like Barky British and Julian cook soup. And no food, no food and meat in the soup. I like that. Show our labor rights. Leon the Lioness in the building, big up same way. You understand me? I'm getting ready to close the show. Somebody said, I start want Portland rich heritage, but it now go work. Exactly. You see, they're all positioning themselves in all these places where they can capitalize. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what me pick up about this current set of PNP. Look on them. Look on Rattigan them side. From Rattigan them, I sat them. All of them people over there, so. Then they have Chief Curry and the Maroons. You have them the one day. We saw another one emerge from over St. Thomas the other day. Everybody that they're aligning themselves with. This is what PNP is doing. PNP only wants certain people. As a matter of fact, I think PNP no mind. I think Mark Golden no mind if the PNP no win the election. Just as long as the Tapanaris them have a seat in a parliament. Because they know that their plan is to use the resources, and they know that this time around they will come under pressure, such as what is happening right now as it relates to how they're using taxpayers' money. I really believe that. Mark Golden is clearly doing everything to lose the election. Somebody say Mark Golden is going to vote for Delroy Chuck again, allegedly. I don't think I don't think in the grand scheme of things, Mark Golden just want to secure opportunities for him and his cronies them. You understand me? They want Dawes to become the health minister because with all of the private hospital them with them set up and so on, it's a way to funnel taxpayer money. That has always been the PNP's practice. So you see somebody like me, yeah, when them come and then talk, you see, if you've never dealt with people, me deal with a lot of people in life who know how to promise. Listen to me, me deal with people who do something. I don't want to go into my story them, but I could tell you story after story. You understand me? Me could have tell you about people like 3 times probably can regard do foolishness, hit my vehicle, and when it come down to it, promise after promise, they're going to do after what they after. Do this, give you the run around, do it. And when it come down to it, not even to take care of them own a responsibility. I just say, you know, me not have no time for run them down. Because since it's not major, you understand me, me not going to find the time there. They make promise, a lot of them they're not going to fulfill. They just want to do something that sounds good on paper. Just like they've always, that's why they say labor rights are done. Because PNP know that their leading strategy is to come up with ideas, according to Mark Golden. It's a British thing. Come up with ideas that sound good. And the people say, yeah, man. Then go, we go and vote for them because they said they're going to do this. Why is it that? Come on, folks. Take a look over Northern Trelawney. It's hard to believe that over 40 years, a PNP them vote for. Western Westmoreland, look how long we come over there. No, do nothing. You see Moreland cleaning up that right now. Ian Hales never do nothing for Hanover. We see Ian Hales a lie, a go all in the middle of Moreland project on talk about and the MP responsible for the Barbara Green. They really believe that they can continue to lie and insult the intelligence of the Jamaica people. You know, as one of my brethren say, you know, him say, him father always tell him, say, him not give nothing to PNP people, you know. Because PNP people vote to make their lives difficult. You know how many brilliant, rational Jamaican people I see out there who decide say a PNP them a vote for. You know how much of them me and them talking up. That's why I don't bother to come and talk, cause me talk to people way brilliant behind the scenes and they cannot give me any rationale as to why they are standing with PNP. You're going to tell me about Manley and Manley gone long time? Manley was never able to make so many Jamaicans prosperous. Look where I go on, man, with the minimum wage. Look on the road that we have now. Look on the buildings that we go up. You understand me? Jamaicans been quarreling for years that the hotels have the best beach properties. Now, Andrew has sought out beach properties such as Harmony Park and some others that him say I'm going to do. And you think that this is something for you ramp with? How you going to vote for Mark Golden when Mark Golden him not coherent in his speech and him not coherent in his behavior? Wife style, I know you must like the word coherent, you know. You understand me? I say, he's not coherent in anything that he's doing. His body language now line up with his words. You understand me? Him words now line up with him actions. His actions is telling us that he does not even understand his job as opposition leader, much less to be able to take on the country at this juncture. When so many people can't even balance them economy, such as Dr. Andrew Holness is doing right now. And Mark Golden even have the audacity to come tell us that the macroeconomic situation is fine, the debt is going down, and all of these things have the audacity to stand before us and to tell us that Jamaica is going in the wrong direction. I think I saw something today. I'm going to click off it real quick, where I think he was on the show doing an interview and I'm asking him about Andrew Holness. The only thing Mark Golden said, well, understand me, Andrew Holness has done his 9 years now, and it's time for him to come down. You see, Because you don't come from where Mark come from. Because you're not from the tradition that Mark is from. You see, when black people such as Dr. Andrew Holness, when black people are looking for mentors, and we're looking for people to listen to, who we listen to? We listen to people who come from the struggle. We listen to T.D. Jakes. We listen to Miles Monroe. We listen to Dr. Martin Luther King. We listen to Malcolm X. We listen to Farrakhan. We listen to all these black leaders who come up through the struggle, and of them the kind of leaders that Mark Golding study, man. Mark Golding study people like a Karl Marx. Mark Golding study first world leaders. Mark Golding study leaders who, for them, it's all about the power. Mark Golding come from a tradition where it's about power. Andrew has the power, but Andrew does not lead from a place of power. Andrew lead from a place of service because Andrew is a church youth. Come on, no man. If you watch a Fast and Furious series, when Fast and Furious series was just about the cars. You remember when them changed the series, and I think it was, I don't know if it was Vin Diesel when he met with, I don't remember the character like that. But him say, listen, where you come from, you have a code. You have a code because your code is loyalty to family. Where we come from, we know an code. At least the code that we have and a phone code that. It's just like Mark and Andrew right now. Andrew Holness has a code to take care of the people. That's why Andrew Holness is delivering houses every Friday. You understand me? He's down there in the trenches with the people because he never forgets where he comes from. Mark Golding is trying to do these things. Mark Golding is in a cultural appropriation. Now, listen, I will vote for Mark Golding, but just to be a karaoke singer. I will vote for Mark Golding to be a karaoke singer. Clearly he likes entertainment and he likes to sing. I will vote for Mark Golding to be a karaoke singer, just not a prime minister. And that I'm telling about. He love karaoke, making us sing karaoke. You understand me? I said to you? So we're talking about, we're now at a place where we have a prospect for a better future. You understand me? Voting for JLP means better management for the success of Jamaica and Jamaicans. Andrew is creating, when you talk about wealth, a wealth path. Where in the world you hear about government create a wealth path for the ordinary citizens? Because if you understand how this thing works, many governments Mark Golding is trying to do what a lot of governments are trying to do. They cater to the top 1 to 5%. The oligarchs, they call them, right? Then they decimate the middle class and they look after the very, very poor because the very poor is not a challenge to them. You know what's a challenge or who's a challenge to them? People like me who have them kind of channel, yeah. People like a Duja and Munchie and everybody who have a good channel. Jamaica 87, Lifestyle same way. And all the labor right politics who come here every night and we talk to them about facts. We don't have to come here and call out nobody's name and disrespect nobody. We educate you. Me look at my show as an edutainment show. Because we're not going to come lie and bring no drama. But this government is building. Andrew is saying, listen, me, I lead by example because I've been where you've been. There is no way. And listen, you see, just like our Lifestyle saying, a Lifestyle, I'm going to edit a show and I'm going to put back some of those excellent talking points that you had put in there. But sometimes the edit shows, they take a little while and sometimes we get busy. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to put it back out there. The ladies especially. We love that the woman, they don't love Mark Golding, you know. Big up to the ladies. On election day, the ladies and the man them who know me, I beg you, no laziness. You understand me? As Erica Barnett did say, the push towards the end is always the hardest push. We need to look at this as the push towards the end right now. So we have to stay in election mode. We have to stay election ready. I've been doing this since last year when nobody never pre-election, you know. You understand me? I've been doing this, been warming up the family. So I'm not behind as it relates to talking about what we need to do, you know, when it come on to the election, you know, man. You understand me? I said to you, and listen to me. The focus right now is, listen, everybody get your two Get your 3 who you plan to carry. Your 4, your 5, talk to the youths them, get them out there. Again, let me remind you, the 31st of this month is the final day to get on the May voters list. And I believe that's going to be the final voters list until the election. You understand me? Get yourself on the voters list and make sure you're ready. Make sure so hold up yourself and hold up the process. If you have voter ID issues to sort out, make sure you sort out those issues as well. And that me I telling you right now. You understand me? Somebody said me like how Rubio said that Jamaica does not need any handouts. Of course. It's not about handouts at this point. It's about strategic alignment. You understand me? It's just like enough of we who are support the party right now. It's not about necessarily direct benefits that we're getting out of the party, even though they're really direct, because if you are save back money, that's direct. You understand me? It's about a better Jamaica. Crime is reducing right now. That is something that is recognized by the USA and so on. That are reduced. That is something to celebrate. That is something that is working in our favor. That is going to influence businesses who are going to choose to do businesses with us. Enough people, enough places, enough countries would want to do business with us. But when them check it out, the roads never good, the infrastructure now go on with nothing, the crime rate is too high. You understand me? Under PNP, they were neither managing crime nor the economy. You understand me? They were neither managing crime nor the economy under the PNP administration. So the JLP is hitting on every metric, and in hitting on all those metrics, as I said before, all this thing comes from a standpoint of it's like having good credit. Everybody who have good credit, you know what I'm talking about. Everybody want your business. Everybody want to give you another credit card. They want to refinance your vehicle. They want to refinance your home. You understand me? They want to offer you cruises. They might offer you hotel stays. They might offer you all kind of mileage to take this. There is nothing that they don't try to offer you. People are trying to sell you new furniture. People are reach out to you for renovate your roof. People are want to do your gutter. People want to do everything for you because they know so your credit. Sometimes it comes pre-approved. All you have to do is say yes, because them aware that is what Jamaica is trending towards, and we're pretty much there. Because in comparison to everybody else, with our GDP being this great, you understand me, or debt to GDP ratio being this great, plus other metrics, what going for in employment, what going for in infrastructure, you understand me, what going for us in terms of foreign investments, what going for us in terms of housing, the housing market, people can't get house right now. And housing market that charge top dollar, and the government is still there. My friends, this is one of the best times to be alive in Jamaica. There is no going back to the old PNP. I'm getting ready to close the show, because if you follow me, you know I'm going to give you all of the facts. But we have to come back another day. You understand me? So Mark Golden he's having a meltdown. He's at his wit's end. You understand me? He does not know what to do now, because every single thing that they tried a backhanded way to get into the government, because they never had any legitimate ways. Even when we see them come up with good ideas, they're ideas that they are borrowing, they are copying those ideas from the JLP. There is no reason to vote for them. So me I tell you now, listen. As for me, me just listen to a bit of what they must say these days, just to understand exactly what they depend. Because me not go sit down, You understand me? Erica can tell you, no Taurus can take nobody a chat foolishness in their ears. We don't like it. That one of our biggest pet peeve that in our life. If you can't chat foolishness in our ears, we get mad. How many times I don't see me dry, I don't see me get short with people on the show. Me don't want to get short with nobody. You understand me? And the reason why we get short is we don't like people looking our eye and tell, we don't love people talk foolishness and tell lie. We get mad for that. You see me I say? So we are seeing the monster, that the monster called Mark Golden, because he's a monster, you know, man. You remember we talked already about the bully coward victim, you know. That when Mark Golden is up, when he was winning, he was bullying the prime minister because he told a bag of lies that the country believe about illicit enrichment. Listen to me, anybody can go under investigation. You understand me? And if the criminal-minded IC was doing anything for all the taxpayer money that they ended up burn up over there, you understand me? Mark Golden probably wouldn't even in the parliament right now. I would just hope we don't see that foolishness. And I want on election day that everybody remember what Mark Golden and PNP go on with. When them disgrace the man that has put Jamaica on its best footing. Remember. So we see the monster melting down in front of us, because where Mark Golden come from, it doesn't take much to dethrone a black man. But Mark Golden need to remember, say he's a white man in our black man country. And the black men have proven to be the best, and the black people of Jamaica have proven through their own words and their results and through their own work that they are the best people to lead Jamaica. This is not about race. This is about facts. Hey, of course, Rubio heal you up sometime. So let him continue to play cry baby, the bully coward victim. When him so the coward now is when you see them a run from the election, them, you know. It's a real thing, you know. Bully coward victim. Bully the man. You understand me? Come talk about run guy parliament step. I turn up in a parliament about I come try to talk about him want to file no confidence motion and all of them something there. Bully coward victim. Even right now, you see the Integrity Commission still now want to certify Dr. Andrew Holness statutory declaration them. You understand me? This is a strategy. It's a political strategy. So when we look at all these things, let us not forget the underhanded tactics that the PNP continues to use on a daily basis. But none of it is working. By the way, hit the like button. You know how many people I watch the stream. I can't wait to close the stream to see how many people pass through on the stream, even for a while. But tell us a PNP them I watch. But I say big up on yourself for the PNP. You understand me? We don't have to come out here and cuss nobody. All we have to do is go into the facts. And you see, remember this. All that you see happen to them right now, don't feel sorry for them. Don't feel sorry for them, because the PNP, they have fallen on their own sword. They have fallen on their own sword. They've been prisoners of their own device, and they fall upon their own sword. You understand me? I say, and so let them deal with it. Let them deal with it. You understand me? I'm going to close the show. Let me look at 2 more comments and then I'll be out of here soon. We don't want no twice convicted drug leader so close to our shores. That's what I'm talking about. What we want to do? Put the port in them hand now, or put that the location in them hand over Portland. You understand me? What can happen when we do so? We know they love file lawsuit, so we're not idiot. We know how to talk and address them. You understand me? Somebody say, please like up the show. I don't think Mark really wants to be PM. Who said? Erica, thank you very much. I don't think he wants to be. It's going to be too much pressure. It's going to be too much pressure because of all of the come wrecks them when they go have to carry. You understand me? All of the people them who them a try to come up with all these ridiculous policies with fund, agricultural fund, this a fund, that a fund, the tax for this, tax for that, fund for this, fund for that. All of these, the funds are nothing but the new funnels. Mark Golding no one that the pressure. Dr. Andrew Holness is the one that's taking care of all of these things for Jamaica right now. None of the caretakers are not gonna get some of those seats. They are just bench warmers. They're not in Mark's league. I'm telling you, Mark Gold did not intend for work with Tapanaris. Just look at him in a circle, man. Dayton, Peter Bunting, people like a Wickham, the one with named Dawes. Is a Tapanaris. Look at me, see the one named Patricia Duncan over there. I run up and down like a chicken without a head. I try, and poor people believe, say, them people here have for them interests at heart. People who never been where they've been. Come on now. We don't need to be wise. Too many of them steady. Them are back PNP. Them cannot explain themselves. They can't. We see it all the time. All the while them come over here. If you notice me, used to ignore them. But these days, me decide so me go address stuff for them. You understand me? Wife style say, Erica, it's like me feel leave me good relationship just because I am in there. Because you're in there long. Exactly. There is no rationale to vote PNP. Good point, wife style. There's no rationale. There is no rationale. Let me see what else we got. Yes, Sedi, you are a great educator. Thank you so much, Simone. You understand me? The ladies are with PM Andrew Holness. Oh, God. You see, as I talk about, me say, on a tempt me all a while for talk when I want to talk, you know. We're going to close the show soon, and that I want to know right now. Listen. I always tell people, you know, you see me, if you notice, we big up the ladies them the other day, and I always tell them, I said, never do. You see, the quiet ones, them like a favor. They've always, you see, me always tell people, you know, me say, the reason why me always get my results, you know, is that me know some me is a go-getter, but me always keep me introverts them around me. Me observe them, the people them we have the detail. You see, my job is to produce. You see, unlike Mark Golding, you see, at the late stage, you see him now I try to draw upon people who have some kind of brain and numbers. You see, what they try to rescue him? The PNP has gone from trying to be, trying to lead Jamaica to Operation Save Mark Golding. They're trying to save him. You understand me? Big up yourself, same way, Donna. You understand me? When no say true me attack, there is no going and voting for PNP. The very poor keeps them in power. Oh God. One day I'm gonna do a whole, I'll be doing a lot of shows, and one of them I'm gonna focus on is the fact that people get what they vote for. You get what you vote for. And you know, get what's promised to you, you know. You really get to vote on the character and on the track record. So anybody know since PNP, I'll close the show because you know say for my brain flow in a different directions. But listen to me, people. Anybody that's voting for PNP right now, I'm gonna tell you some things where I vote for. Let me just tell you, anybody that's voting for PNP, let's start with the big one. You understand me? You're voting for FinSac 2.0. That's the prospect that PNP bring to you. Yeah? You are vote for Operation Pride 2.0. Yeah? Anybody see me jump a while ago, my water drop. All right. Let me just look for something. You vote for Operation, and everybody put it in the chat. You vote for Cuban light bulb scandal 2.0. You're going for Traffic Gura 2.0. Let's call them out as we see them. Let me see if the family can help me right here. So, you understand me? The Iran sugar deal 2.0. Anybody voting for PNP, all you're doing is that you're voting on PNP's track record. You understand me? That's the things that you're voting for. You're voting for a repeat of everything that they've ever done. The Cuban light bulb, Operation Pride, FinSat number 2. That's what I vote for. Zinc scandal. You understand me? out of many. Come on, list them now. You know them. A 2.0, Traffic Guru 2.0. You understand me? Rollins Land 2.0. Street People Scandal 2.0. Don't put them in there. That is what they're voting for. That's all. The bad gas 2.0. See it now? When get the chat mad. When put them in there. You understand me? Furniture Scandal 2.0. Zinc Scandal 2.0. Jeep 2.0. The people are working with the steady show tonight. Shower labor rights. More and more youths are get dirt 2.0. Let's even talk about that. The Shell Waiver 2.0. You understand me? More criminality 2.0. That's what you will be voting for. The contracts with them issue out to the people. We're voting for more KSAMC. Don't forget that. We are voting for more at the municipalities where the PNP them are burned down because of them corruption. That is what they're voting for. We don't want none of that. We don't want Iran sugar deal. Call it already. What? Jesus, and I get mad right now. The wage freeze 2.0. The net serve 2.0. The Jamal 2.0. The more and more gangsters 2.0. That's what you'll be voting for. The handouts 2.0. The brought down the economy 2.0. The high interest rate 2.0, the tax, the 17 years of taxes, as Nigel said, the years and years upon tax, upon tax, upon new tax 2.0. That is what they want back. So therefore, now that we are aware, the run with it 2.0, you understand me? The tight bill 2.0, all of them. So what I say, man, is this. All of these things plus so much more. That is, somebody say, oh, the bad, me say, they bad in the Lynch. Big up to the steady family. Furniture Scandal 2.0. And those are just the ones that we learn about, you know. Those are just the ones that make the public, you know. You understand me? We don't talk about all of the ones that never come out, you know. The empty shelves 2.0, see it in the manly days. You understand me? The 5 flights a day 2.0. And that you know what? Eh? The 1980 election 2.0, where you see them did a try for the other day, but we're not going to make it work. You understand me? We notice, you know. We notice a lot of fire up everywhere. Fire pop up here, so you know. Market a burn down, this a place a burn down, that the place a burn down, whole heap of place a burn down. See the Dana, the hand card tax 2.0. A lot of places, a lot of things are going. The Brigadista to Cuba 2.0. Lord jeez. PNP, when you hit the like button, the hand card tax, don't forget that. The Sanders White House scandal 2.0, see it there? Me da pull it up a while ago, and me never even get a chance because it look like when I call out the whole of them again. So Lifestyle said, not true, been wondering about that. All that burning cannot be. I hope they're doing some deep investigations, you know, because it cannot be that everywhere you turn, fire there, so fire there. So I believe that there is something, some sinister thing are going behind it. You understand me? So I hope that the government really and I'm sure they are, because remember, as Rubio saying, we're finding ways and we're continuing to assist Jamaica with having the technical infrastructure and everything that they need to continue to drive down the crime. You have to understand how these bigger countries, they function, man. These bigger countries, how them function is that when they see the potential, they want to do business. So the Eventide fire, they want to get them mad. The Green Bay killings. You understand me? Taxpayer withdrawal in a bank, taxpayer party, taxpayer cigarette. Oh my goodness. PNP, this is your history. This is what they're trying to tell us did not exist. I call out about 30 Bank. You understand me? The other day. You understand me? I call them out. That you know I vote for. You know want more Central National Bank for go down. You understand me? You know want more bankruptcy. You don't want a situation where you can't get no money out of the bank. You understand? We don't want no more of that. You understand me? So all of these things are in their history. All of these things. So hear me now. Hear me now to the family. We had to go off and we had to talk to the family tonight, and we had to remind everybody that, listen, it doesn't matter what they come with. And no matter, everybody on the show, I remember that I've been beating Finsack all down in the last year. So you know how good me feel when me see it reach in the parliament. See the sanitary napkin married to food 2.0, Miss Silvera Dirtin 2.0. Let's get the likes to 125 if we can. You understand me? So the PNP, the reason why I stay here in the PNP is that we want to know, say, we don't know, hit the like button, but the people them go still watch the show because I know we don't want to know what going on over there. I mean, I tell you, say, we don't have to make up nothing, we don't have to disrespect nobody. We don't have to respond to any of the things that the PNP, whether it is the leaders or the people on the ground, we don't have to respond to none of it. Notice that in my comment section, no for uno can even show up. You understand me? I say because uno know say uno not have no point, uno not have no argument to justify, to justify. Exactly, Erica. I know them. I learn. Uno not have nothing to justify staying with the PNP or voting to the PNP. Mark Golding are not for half a tune. Work with a man who teach you to catch a fish, man. Especially the male them in a Jamaica, you know, man. Too much males in a Jamaica too comfortable and get handouts like on a woman. You're not a woman, man. You must learn for work for what you want. Learn for work for what you want, brethren. Stop run behind a politician for handouts, brethren. Stop take $5,000 because you want to buy beer or you want money. You understand? Stop do that, man. As a man, take advantage of an opportunity to build something that people can respect you for. Everybody say men love respect, man. Do that. You understand, man? For the ladies, continue to do the good job. Because I don't have to explain nothing about ladies, you know, and how the ladies them upward, you know, and as wife style say, you know, the ladies are going to be a force to reckon with. When you look at the conference still, you know. You understand me? When you look at the conference and you look just about every and any way, you know, you see say the ladies them they're ready. Because you see, the ladies them have a government that is looking out for them, that will create opportunity. Look, many ladies are in a situation where the man not even take responsibility for the pick them right now. Just like how you hear Andrew Holness say. You understand me? The JLP has created a government whereby people who've been on a poverty path through generations, you see what I say to you, can now see some great prospects. So you don't want to run behind Mark Golding and the PNP with the empty talks. You see, once something's as important as a house, let me tell you something. When we buy for our first property, see? It seemed like years. It seemed like you could have never paid it off. Let me tell you how quickly that thing reached to a level now where, you understand me? It would mean nothing just to do away with that. So we are saying that's an investment in your future and what it would have cost now compared to where it starts. You understand me? So these are things that when you see a government is creating avenues. Remember saying a real estate, you know, having a house, you know. You understand me? Even if I say you sure, I'm not going to them thing there. If having a house is a way to build equity and to build up your money, you understand me? I said to you, everybody, when you think about government, you're supposed to think about the government. We're going to put money in your pocket for take care of your family. You see what I said to you? Lemon and people who are hard working, you understand me? Make sure one of those work hard and run down money. Make sure so they enjoy the money. You understand me? And some people, you know, we talked to somebody the other day, and I'm getting ready to close. We talked to somebody the other day, I was saying, you know, some people need to live in the heart and the trenches of Kingston, St. Catherine, Spanish Town, wherever. Some people need to leave out of those places. And they need to go up on the north coast. You understand me? Go on the grill, go some places where there's hotels, save some money, put it down. You understand me? Go check in and go see life differently. You understand me? Don't just vote for the politician because you like the color. Getting ready to close again. I'm if I tell you, don't just vote because you like the color. Vote simply because you are seeing the benefits. You like the crime rate going down. You understand me? The prospects of getting your first house, maybe your second house, the prospect of securing loan to take care of your house. We don't know what it is. Maybe you want care, maybe you want to go back to school. Student loan is made easier right now. Maybe in your area, it's about the road. I don't know what it is, but the government has done so much in the last 9 years. Give the government another term and let us continue the greatness. Do not fall for the sweet talk of the old of the PNP. A wife style, I am ending it right here. I am not looking back into the comment, because if I'm looking at the comment, I am going to read the comments, and that cannot work. So steady family. It's been a pleasure again talking to everybody. I just want to say big up on yourself. Thank you so much for your support. You understand me? Let me see which song I'm going to end up with tonight. Yeah. All right. And which song more I'm going to right now? Which song more I'm going to? You understand me? Which song more I'm going to? You understand me? Which song more I'm going to? All right. Me never know, you know. I don't choose a song, you know. Listen, you look like we're not going to go out without a song, you know. Can we just see the song, you know? You understand me? Yes, man. All right. So, steady family. It's been a pleasure talking to everybody tonight. And bless up and big up on yourself, you know. You understand me? One love. Heart of love, never short of love. You know. Hit the like button. We will talk again, family. Blessings. See? Steady.